Yep, that's it for that. Alright, so as you do 9 fire damage, the fire damage is so intense on this ice that the ice literally just melts to water, and there is a puddle of water now in the corner of the floor. Now, as this happens, you see that there is I don't want to say a massive crossbow bolt, well, a crossbow, but it drops down basically from the roof, basically on top of the armor. So it's facing down, and it literally starts firing at the chest. And you can hear wood starting to splinter. And then all of a sudden you start to hear more. And, that's just what you hear. It sounds like there are multiple these small little mini ballistas that are firing in the room. And as you walk into the room, both Free and Leopold, you see that in the middle, the chest is basically destroyed, and there is a blue liquid that is oozing out of the chest.
Oh.
And then the crossbows, the little mini ballists, they fall to the ground, no longer working. The other 2 statues, they are also melted, so there are 3 large puddles of water in this room. Puzzle failed.
Well, that looked like it was a potion of some kind.
Well,
Puzzle failed. Anything fire failed.
Well, go ahead and check the remains of the chest and see if there's anything else.
There's nothing. There's a couple broken vials of this blue liquid, and then the blue liquid just kind of dissipates and goes into the cracks of the floor. Let me show you guys what you would have got. You guys would have got some alchemist frost. Pretty cool stuff. Sort of like I guess you could say a grenade. It was level 1 alchemist frost, but there were basically there were 6 vials of it in the chest. It was a cold theme puzzle. Fire opposite of cold.
Table palm?
Definitely. We need some palm emotes in here right now. I tried.
My bad.
No, it's not your bad, dude. Who cast the fire?
Yeah, but I didn't pass my check and all that stuff, so it's my bad.
You didn't go in all the way. There was probably more. You were right here. Here, let me explain to you what would have happened, seeing that you're here. I'll give you you're still fairly new. You were right here. There were 4 pressure plates in each one of these blocks. Now, all you would have had to do was do another perception check, and if you would have gotten a certain score, depending on what score you would have done, you could have figured out 3 things. You could have figured that there were pressure plates on the floor. You could have figured out that there was a panel on the basically on the wall behind the chest, between the 2 on the south wall, and you could have determined that there were basically trapdoors in the ceiling for something to probably drop down. So I would have given you all of those, and then you could have worked your magic and disarmed first. It would have worked like a little mini rogue skill challenge. First off, you could have disarmed it. Well, actually, you could have basically discombobulated the pressure plates, and then you could have opened up the chests and eliminated everything else. So that's how that was going to work. That was in the Dungeon Master's Guide, the first DMG for 4E. So pretty cool little puzzle. But the stipulation was, was I wanted there to be one thing that I knew would just fail the puzzle right off the bat. And I know that Garyon, thank you very much for the follow. I know that you have a someone that loves fire in the party, and I wanted this to be ice themed. So yeah, I kind of set this up for both Leopold and for the Warlock. They both took the bait. It was really good.
Well, it seems we got 3 more glyphs.
Well, we can bypass one of them automatically.
So they get no XP. They also, and you guys also lost out on EXP. So sorry about that.
So we need at least one more goblin, hopefully.
So
we might need 2 more.
They're still kind of new.
Hopefully we only need 1 more goblin. We can get.
So I'll explain things to them.
Why don't we bring down 2 of them?
Well,
just in case.
we gotta do it one at a time, because if we bring down one and then destroy
That's
him, then
very true,
if the other one sees
Cormac.
it, nobody's gonna let us do it.
Bear, you're absolutely right. And
Tell
we will,
his
you're right.
buddies, chowing down out here, and if he doesn't come down, he's going to miss out.
So I go back up there and tell one of the goblins, we need another goblin to help us out. You know, when you gotta help us out, your friend helped us out, and now he's freed.
Where's Grook?
He helped us out. He got his reward, and now he's free. He's free to go.
And what kind of reward is this?
Food. And I pull out a ration with a.
I am pretty hungry. You guys haven't fed us at all. That's really kind of bad of you. We don't even do that to the humans. We at least give them, rotten cheese and, mushy grains that have been soaking in water for months. At least you could give us something
back in
to
the
eat.
cage, you can. I mean, I'm just trying to help you out here.
I suppose. And another one joins.
Alright, take him over here. Put him in front of me. And I give him the boot to the ass right into the thing.
Hey, what's that thing that's on the floor there?
As I kick him into it.
Ah! Alright, so let me do...
Sorry.
Make sure the up one can't.
Oh my god, let me do a... Actually, I'm just gonna... Yeah, you just kick him onto the rune. Alright, so... Same thing happens. He falls on the rune. Poof! Rune fades out. Goblin number 2 gone. Hey! What was that sound? That didn't sound too good!
I drag along the other goblin over here to this other rune. Well, here's some rations, and I hand it to him, and I kick him into this third rune.
And I'll shout I'll shout, thanks for helping us. Here's your ration.
Ah! Pff. Disappears. Another rune is out.
And I thought I was evil. Seriously, guys.
Well, at least they're being useful.
Their deities are all neutral, though. So, I mean... For the most part, their deities are neutral.
Oh gosh. Do we have another one?
I think I see a doorway over here.
How many more goblins we got upstairs?
Yeah, you see a very large, arch, sort of like a shimmering type of wall inside of it. A lot of sparkling going on. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to jump over this rune? Do you want to jump on top of the rune?
Can we do some dwarf tossing?
Oh, I love it.
What was that?
Nothing, Gem.
Bingo. definitely doesn't involve tossing.
There's
I
like
heard
a
dwarf. I didn't hear the rest. What'd you say?
Oh, I was just commenting how this archway over here may be.
if they jump and
dwarven
fail,
made.
they're
You
going to
might
be
interested.
disintegrated.
Oh,
Seriously,
smooth move.
Where? Let me see.
they will be disintegrated.
I don't see shit.
What,
So I
what are
say-
you guys doing again?
Well, I'm looking at it, and it's probably easier to jump past this one because you can jump diagonal. It's only a 5-foot jump, whereas that one's a 10-foot jump.
You want me to jump over it?
So I'll go ahead and do. I'll get a running start here about 10 feet back, and I'll try to jump from.
They
Cross
kind
that,
of
Dave.
they kind of screwed themselves by not putting a third goblin on that. All right, so let's check out some athletics to make this totally. All right, so jumping.
Well,
Yeah, it's part of your movement. So, all right.
Quick question, Dave. Are we? Would we be able to remove the runes without having to like sacrifice another goblin?
You guys have never tried.
That's a good point.
The priestess never told me that. She's the priestess in the religion, so.
You guys have never tried. It's going to require you to probably touch the rune to disable it.
Anybody got a 10-foot pole?
Anyway, Dave, I take my running start and make a jump across this. Try to make a jump across this rune.
Okay. You get your
That's
10-foot
a
running start.
15.
You're on the other side. Wow.
I follow him.
Oh, goodness.
They're good at unbelievable.
Definitely I want to do a jump because I have no bonus at all.
Thogan, thank you very much for the follow. All right, Gim, give me an athletics check. Strength plus athletics. You need to make a very important athletics check. Don't forget to add +1 also. Very important skill check here.
Strength modifier.
Whatever it says in the athletics column, Gim.
Well,
For
it's
your
a
skills.
+7, but I still got the boon, so that's 8. So that'd be a D20 plus 8.
Wouldn't be higher 'cause
Some-
the drain should be higher as well.
It's already in the columns. Let me open this up. Hold on. Stand by.
His is messed up.
Alright, so Gimli, let's see, your athletics is 5 plus 8 plus your armor penalty is -1, so 7 plus 1 for the boon is 8. So that is correct.
That's what I said.
That is correct. Yep, like I said, that is correct. D20 plus 8, Gim. Only a 5-foot jump. DC 10. Gim, you are safe on the other side of the room. Rune.
Free. Before we all start jumping, before we start jumping, do you know of any way that we can remove these runes without having to?
Common is 10
Touch it.
DC.
Let me
Well-
try and see quickly. Would I ever do it?
You can do absolutely, you can do an Arcana check. I've changed these to disintegration runes because they wanted to throw goblins on top of them. So if they want to throw goblins on
Oh
top,
gosh.
you can tell that this thing can be this thing can definitely be, the runes can be deactivated, but you know that you have to touch them, and there's a very high probable chance that you will die if you are unsuccessful deactivating this rune. But it is definitely doable. And out of character, if you want to disable this rune, you can do so with an Arcana check. I have a DC set in mind. If you fail it, you will disintegrate. Your character will be gone. You'll have to re-roll. So, that choice is up to you.
Say this to Ren and Leopold. I can try to disarm this, but it's quite risky.
We got any goblins left?
I'm all for going to go get some more goblins. I mean, I think I can make it, but I don't know if Free can make it across.
I don't trust
I
my
only
skills.
have +1 with thanks to the boon.
There are no
I don't
more
know, ever
goblins.
Ever since I fell back then, I am not too sure of wanting to cross anything that's dangerous.
So if you guys want to, maybe you can get a plank or something from up top.
No, I'm not telling them the wrong
Hey,
answer,
okay.
Sanders. I'm
if
serious.
we were to pile the zombie corpses onto the room,
I'll tell you what. I'll pull a rope out, and I'll toss the end to you, and you take a running jump, and I'll pull the rope when you jump.
Okay, that will sound good. And the way that we'll work on this is an assist. So if you want to assist by doing that, Gim, for every person that jumps across, you're going to need to make a regular saving throw. So you can either help them or harm them. If you're successful, if you roll a 10 or higher, you'll be successful. So they'll get a +2 on their roll. If you fail your 1d20 check, and if you roll 9 or lower, then they will get a -2 to their roll. So if you want
I'll have to get a goblin.
if you want to assist, you most certainly can. But as with 4th edition, there are pros and cons for assisting. +2, -2.
So a d20 +1. Right?
You guys want to pile the dead bodies up?
I will. Yes, you can definitely do the +1. So, who is going to jump first? Are you going to jump across? Who is going to jump across, and who is Gim going to be assisting? That's if you want the assistance of Gim.
thing we don't know if stepping on corpses will not set it off.
Well, we would have to touch it. So
Just
we have
toss the
something.
corpses on. Toss the corpses on.
I'll start putting corpses on. Thank Gimli for his suggestion.
Remember, you tossed undead corpses on there once before and nothing happened.
I think he's trying to build a bridge.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. I help.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that? I mean, maybe that thing could probably channel living energy through the corpses of the, as using it as like a circuit. Do you want to take that chance?
That's what I just said.
Worst case scenario, you fall on some corpses and then go poof.
Peter, you want to grab a rope behind me?
I'm not so sure rope's going to help us with this kind of thing.
Oh, come on now.
No, really think about it. I mean, a rope's not going to. If you screw this up and pulling it, it'll hurt them more than help them. A rope's not really going to help you. They're trying to climb a cliff. They're trying to jump across something.
Well, that's up to you guys.
I think they should go up to the next level and grab some wooden planks or something. A barrel or something.
A table.
Table.
Oh yeah, there was a table all the way back. That's gonna be fun carrying down. But yeah, there was a table all the way back to upstairs and all that. We could just grab it, bring it down here, throw it on top of this, and then walk across it maybe.
There you go.
I like that idea better.
Yeah, because I remember where we saw a table at.
Yeah, we would do that instead, Dave.
Well, I'm not going to jump over again just to help you with a table. Go
Hey,
get
it's
it.
3 of us. We're good. Also,
All
equal
three of
rights. Rin carries it most of the way. Just saying.
Just gonna pull out a ration and have
Start
lunch.
gnoming.
So what do you guys want to do?
We'll go upstairs
I think we're
and get
walking
a
all the
tea.
way back to where we fought that big horde of goblins, grabbing a table, and then bringing it back down here. Or going to where all the maidens were. Iron maidens were. I think there was a table in there too. We're grabbing that table and bringing it down here and throw it on top of the rune so we can walk across it.
Okay.
That's called dwarven ingenuity.
All right. So you pull the table.
Thinking we can put it right here and just walk diagonally from here to here. And who's going to be first? Free?
I'll go, yeah. Making sure I step onto the table while I try and cross.
Make sure the legs aren't touching.
All right. So there you go. There's the table
Thank you.
with all of the corpses piled and the table there. I want you to give me a saving throw as you walk across the table. 1d20 plus 1.
Come on, free.
Oh my god.
You're dead, Jim.
The tiefling disappears.
Oh.
Well, I'll be damned.
You know, it's...
The tiefling disappears, vanishes into thin air, just like the goblins.
The reason why you got a table legs.
The rune goes out.
Got table legs in. You should have had a table to make sure that the legs didn't touch that damn thing.
I am going to do something that I rarely do. I am going to buy a roll. I usually hardly ever intervene in the games. The viewers can do it one time. The players can do it one time. You guys have already done yours. I'm going to go ahead and exercise my right, and I will buy you a roll, Crasher. So, you're so lucky. That is the name of the perk. The EXP purchase. So, I'm going to let you have another roll on this. 1d10 plus 1, 1d20 plus 1. Very important roll for you. So you get one more roll.
Before he goes
Please, not
on
another
there,
one.
get a table where the legs aren't in it. They go over it. So it's not touching.
Still
the
no.
leg.
Failed again.
DC was 10. DC was 10, guys. The tiefling disappears. Alright. So, it is 12:30. We will go ahead and call it here. Crasher, we will talk after I'm done turning off the stream. So, Crasher, if you can hang around for about another 10 minutes or so,
Yeah,
that
will
would
do.
be cool. Alright. So, the tiefling evaporates into thin air. The rune goes out. This is where we're going to stop for the night.
I just collapse and sit, and I'm just like, oh my god, why?
Do you do the William Dafoe, like drop to your knees with your hands in the air? No!
Yeah. Just... Oh, this ending right here, man. Shoot, that was good.
Oh my goodness.
What a hell of a way to end the game after such a tear jerking, skill challenge where, Sir Keegan felt so much guilt about what happened, and then he spilled his guts. I'm a noble man, and all right, guys, gals, thank you for playing. Crasher, I'll see you in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys next Sunday. Great game tonight, though. I mean, seriously.
Dave,
awesome game. Mm-hmm.
I won't be here next Sunday.
Okay, cool. You won't have any problem with West River Rat playing your character then?
Nah, I appreciate him filling in for me when he can.
Sounds
I appreciate
good.
him a lot.
All right. So, there you go. That's where we're going to stop for the night. I hope everybody had a fun time. Crasher, give me like about 10 minutes, bud. I'll be right up.
No problem.
All right.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
So, everybody, that's the end of the game. Holy shit. What an